Hey, welcome, welcome. My name is Ryan Stokes, and I'm excited to be here tonight. Excited to share with you just an opportunity that it was not an opportunity we were looking for. It was not anything that we had gone digging for, trying to find. It was one that kind of fell into our lap that was kind of, I think God had a huge hand in it. Actually, I know He did, and it was built off a relationship that turned into something pretty special. So my beautiful bride is not with me. She is somewhere on the Zoom down here below, but she is my business partner. She is my partner in crime, and we do everything together. But right now, she's heading to VBS to get our kids, so I'm sure she'll join us here before long. But let's talk about this. A great opportunity that started with a relationship. So Kylie and I have been in network marketing for quite some time, not as long as others, but long enough to where we have kind of learned the ins and outs. We've been in a couple companies, and we have truly fallen in love with this industry. It is something that I enjoy maybe more than anything else I've ever done, because it gives me an opportunity to just get to know a whole lot of awesome people. And that in itself has just kind of fueled my fire to want to pursue this harder and harder and harder, just to see what we can make it, to see how many lives we can change, to see how many people we can help, and just to see how many people we can get to know. Because I'm telling you, I am fueled by relationships, and I don't know many other industries that can give me the opportunity just to meet some pretty awesome people. And so because of that, I met a guy named Juan Soares, and we just connected really good. And we learned a lot about Kylie and I. And in that process, he learned that my wife was on a journey with her health, battling a lot of autoimmune diseases, a lot of issues just with feeling good. And he said, Ryan, I got something I want you to try. And we said, okay. He sent it to us. And you know what? We tried it one day and said that was enough. We didn't give it a very good chance. And the reason why was we just didn't really know what we had our hands on. And two, we knew everything we thought we knew everything that we needed to know about turmeric, right? We were using a powdered form. It was something we had used. I don't know. We've been married 17 years. I bet every year of our marriage, it had been something that was a part of our arsenal to fight different things that we were dealing with. And you know what? We just didn't give it a very good shot. But later on, because of that connection, he really, truly cared about the health journey that she was on. And he was like, Ryan, you're not using the product, are you? And I was like, no. Well, I said yes the first time, and then I come back, I said, no, we're not. He's like, I really think if you would give this a chance, it would give you your wife some relief and give her a chance. So that product in itself, these two little bottles right here, we just started using, right? And we used what we call Nanify. It's this one right here. I don't know if you can see that, but this bottle, let me open one up so you can just get an idea of what we're looking at. I know we're here to talk about the business, but this is what drew us to the business, right? This little bottle right here, liquid curcumin, and everyone says, I can get liquid curcumin anywhere. Yeah, you can, but you can't get one with biomass technology. You can't get one that gets in your body and every cell of your body within 15 minutes, right? Within 15 minutes, we are in almost every cell of the body, and it does something different at a cellular level when you attack issues there. And so we gave it a try. 30 days later, we're like, wow, we feel really good. I'm getting strength back in my hands. I've dealt with hand pain, joint stiffness for a really, really long time, and probably since I was 14. And it even caused me to cut my desire to play college baseball a little short, right? I probably could have fought through it, but we decided to call it good, and just move on with life. Well, these struggles started to get answered, and we were like, hey, something's going on. What is this? And we start talking to one, and he just tells us, hey, this is what I do full time. And I'm like, well, if the product works this well, there's got to be some type of business model with it, because we want to share it with people. I know my mom could use it. I know so and so. Well, my mom and my dad, my grandma, and my sister-in-law knew they could use it, right? And then we had friends. And so that led into a discussion on what the business model looked like. And he said a couple things that just got our attention. He's like, Ryan, it's 50% commission. I said, well, you didn't make me pay for the bottles. What's a bottle of this cost? $100, $150 a month for a month supply? He's like, no, $50. $50 for Nanofy. And I'm like, $50. I can do $50 a month. I said, the area we live in is pretty low income area. People can do $50 here. They can't do 150. They can't do 200, but they can do that. And so that product price and the fact that he goes, and you get 50% commission on that. All the curcumin you want to sell, 50% commission. I'm like, okay, I like 50% commission. We are customer getters. We have a huge following that is always looking for a way to feel better, right? And I said, okay, cool. I said, so what are we talking? Different ways to get, what are we, I just need to know the just. He's like, Ryan, it is unilevel, build 3 lines. And if you can build 3 legs, you can max out the complex. Okay, that's even better. And he said, and by the way, you don't lose volume whenever you drop people down the tree. You can drop them as low as you want. The volume still counts. Even better one. And he said, and it's a 3 breakaway system. So you've got to find 3 people once you hit diamond, which is the top rank of the company or one of the top ranks. You got to have 3 people in one leg hit that same break. So 3 breakaways, right? And so those of you that are in network marketing, you understand 3 breakaways before the infinity earning goes away. I said, why didn't you tell me infinity before you ever got to 3 breakaways? I don't care about 3 breakaways. Now I do, right? So I can earn as deep as we can build. He's like, yep, you can build it 17,000 levels deep. You can earn off of that as long as you don't have 3 consecutive breakaways. All right, now you're talking my language. Kylie loves to build, bring in customers. I love to build. Let's talk about what we can do to help. And he's like, Ryan, just share. You can share. So that's where we're at, right? And so we hop in, we go full force. We have multiple ways to get in. And at the time, we came in with the Kit 500, right? It was the largest kit that was there. And we knew that we had a decent amount of people that we need to get product to quick. And so that's what we did. But we do have 3 kits. We have a Kit 250, right? It's going to cost you about $290, somewhere in there. You're going to get enough product to start your business, right? And that's going to cover everything else that's involved. And then we have a Kit 500. That's what we came in with. And it gives you a little bit more product and the opportunity to not just reach out to a couple close friends, but to call a couple people and say, hey, I've got something I know I can help you with. And then they didn't have this kit. And if they did, I probably would have joined with it. And it was the Kit 1000. And that's truly for those that are ready to build a business, right? You have a group ready to go. They want to try it. You want to run. So those 3 kits are where you come in at. And then after that, it's all about sharing. And so I want to talk a little bit about this opportunity. So we got that kit. It showed up. We start sharing. And the next thing you know, Juan goes, hey, I shared your vision with our CEO. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. He's like, he wants to meet you guys. He wants to talk. And I said, okay, that sounds great. And so Kylie and I's vision is we want to help 100,000 families find financial freedom over the course of the next 10 years. Whatever financial freedom looks like to that individual, that's what we want. So if they say, I just want to make $500 a month, we can help with that, right? I want to be a part of you reaching that goal. If they say, hey, I really am right around that $1,000, $1,500, that would change everything for us and give us an opportunity to do this, this, or this, right? I'm like, okay, I want to run with you. We want to do that. So whatever financial freedom looks like for you, or if you're like us, full-time, all in, that's all you want to do is do this business, then we want to run with you that way. And so our desire was to do that. And the reason why we want to do that, and I want you to hear my heart here, my desire is to love people the way God intended them to be loved, right? I want to just show people how good God's been to me, but I do know I've got to provide value to people's lives before they give me an opportunity to just really share my faith and share who I am and what we do. And so that value is I want to help you relieve a little bit of that financial burden that has really hit the United States, so many people. And so that's our heart's desire, 100,000 families over the course of the next 10 years. And in that, I want to tell as many people about Jesus as I can. So that's my goal. That's what I want to do. And that's where we're running. Now, that got to Shane Brady, the CEO and owner of Vidafy. And he said, Ryan, our company, you're unique in our company. And I said, because I'm from the country. Why are we unique? And he's like, no, you speak English. And that just caught me so off guard. I was like, okay, no, why are we unique? He's like, no, you speak English. Why is that unique? He's like, well, our company is 99.9% Spanish speaking. We started in Mexico 6 years ago, and we really just flourished there. And then it organically grew into the United States with just people sharing one bottle at a time. And I hear that your wife just loves to share with people and help them feel better. And I'm like, yeah, that she does. He's like, well, organically is how we want to grow. And we're grateful that you're a part of this, but we don't have anyone to lead our English speaking market, create content, create groups, and just be a part of sharing this inside the English speaking market. And the reason why I'm so interested in this is we know if we can reach the United States, the English speaking market, we can then reach the rest of the world. And I was like, okay. I was like, so what do you want? He's like, we would love for you guys and your team be the foundation of not only the English speaking market for the US, but the whole world. And it kind of took us back, and we stepped back, and I was like, I don't know if we can do that. I have big dreams and big goals, and sometimes my mouth fills my shovel with more than I can pick up, right? And so we prayed about it. We come back, and we were just like, yeah, we want to do this. We want to make a run at this. And so that's kind of why we're here. We've been around. Kylie and I have been in this business for 1 year now. We have enrolled, our team has enrolled way more customers than we have distributors, well into the 10,000 customers at this point. But we're right around, I don't know, 3,000, 3,200, 3,300 distributors. So if we're talking about a product that I know will change lives, we're fighting inflammation and pain, right? And we have a comp plan that not only gives you 50% commission, but it just is easy to maximize. If you want to share and build, you can do that. So those are great things. And the leader is great. I love Shane Brady. He is good. He is a man of his word. He is a man that has huge goals, but at the same time is not afraid to say, hey, you know what? We're not here right now. We're not there. I don't have an answer for that. And so he's super truthful in just dealing with the things that we deal with. So we have all that, but the better thing is we have a community that's unreal. Kylie and I have been dubbed with the kind of a pretty scary but pretty amazing opportunity to create the culture and the community of this company. And we're giving it our best shot. I'm not going to say we do it right all the time. I'm not going to say we are just creating this amazing. I feel like it's amazing, but I know the best is yet to come. And I know there are still a lot more people out there to add value to this community and this company. And so that's why we're sharing. That's why people are inviting you to this. That's why they shared this link with you to check it out. This opportunity is not only great because of the product and great because of the people and great because of that. It's great because we are a drip in the bucket of what I know is yet to come. And you're like, well, Ryan, it's liquid curcumin. Why is that such a big deal? Well, it's a big deal because of the technology that's behind it. We are the only company that can stand behind biomass technology that was designed in Germany out of a Aquanova, a lab in Germany. It's the #1 lab for high standards, for quality production, for technology, for innovation in Europe. And we have the rights to everything that they are doing when it comes to biomass technology. And so being able to take a lipid and make it water soluble puts us in a ocean of our own, right? When we talk about like blue ocean, right? We are in an opportunity of our own, and we have the technology to not only work with curcumin, but to do a lot of other things. Now, if you're interested in more about the product and what's going on, we have mini calls that happen on Thursday nights, and we have a group called Disruptive Wellness that you're welcome to get in. There's tons of info there. But what I want to do, instead of going down that route and talking about the science of things, I want to bring on my good friend, Dr. Jeremy Thornton. Now, Dr. J can talk about all the science he wants, and I'm going to let him talk a little bit about the science, but Dr. Thornton has a thriving practice that is growing. And when I'm there, it's always packed, guys. And it's something that I am amazed. Not, I understand the technology brought him in, and this is great for his practice, but why would he want to be a part of this when he already has something that takes up a lot of his time, well, probably majority of it, right? And it's something that is thriving. And so, Dr. J, I would love for you to hop on, kind of share a little bit about who you are, a little bit about why you like this technology, but why did the business excite you, and why are you a part of this with us and running with us, locked arms?
Absolutely. Thanks, Ryan, for having me on. Hey, guys. My name is Dr. Jeremy Thornton. Just a little bit about me. I am an internist, a chiropractic physician, a clinical nutritionist. So I've had a functional medicine style practice for over 23 years now in Southwest Missouri. And I primarily work with chronic inflammatory conditions, autoimmune disease, and such. And so I mentioned that because curcumin turmeric has been a part of my practice and part of my journey for all of those, not most of those years. And, I often say that this technology is what I used to wish curcumin could do, for the last 20 years. And I feel like we can just now are tapping into what the research has been saying for decades that curcumin could do, but literally couldn't do because we couldn't absorb it, right? We couldn't take a curcumin or turmeric supplement and get it into the bloodstream. Hardly ever, even at measurable levels, much less levels that could impact people's health. And so, I'm from the Show Me State, and when you brought this to my attention, I wasn't terribly excited about curcumin because I thought, I had the newest, best version that was on the market. But you sent me the research, and I'm just a research nerd, right? I wanted to see. I'm always asking, why does this work? And so when I saw that this increased bioavailability by 277 times over traditional curcumin, that caught my eye, right? And I still didn't believe it because I'm a huge skeptic. But I thought, what if? What if this research here is true about this product? And so you guys have probably heard my story about how I, my eternal guinea pig has been my mom, and she's tried, virtually everything that I thought could help her over the years. She's been willing to try, and so I already had her on a really good curcumin product, and I said, "Hey, Mom, let's swap that out for this. Let's give me those capsules. I'm going to let you try these drops." And Ryan, she had a just huge transformation in her health almost overnight. It was startling. It was nothing that I've ever seen before. And I've seen a lot of things in natural medicine over these many years. And so watching her transformation within a matter of days, I knew we had our hands on something pretty special. And so then I started using it in my practice, and I could just go on and on about the things that I've seen with various health conditions and all that. But I know that's not the focus of our call tonight. So, I have always loved the idea of community, and being in practice, solo practice. There's not a lot of community, right? And so I missed that, and I enjoyed that. And that's one thing that drew me here is this community of people that I got to meet and be a part of. I've always been interested in multiple streams of income. Again, as a small business owner, if I get injured and I can't work, we don't make any money. So that has been attractive to me. But for me to get involved in network marketing, it had to be something very special, right? I'm not the type of person. There are people out there that could sell, what do they say, ice cubes to Eskimos or something like that. They can just sell anything, right? And no matter what it is, they have the talent to sell. And to me, it has to be a passion for me to be able to share something to my family, my following, my patients. It has to be something that's just amazing. It has to have incredible integrity. It has to work well. And this technology has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that that's what this is. This is one of those things that, you hear people talk about with network marketing and comp plans, that if you took away the comp plan from a product or, a service or whatever the company is, the distributor wouldn't share it, right? Because we didn't tie the money to it. And that's different here. I know that everybody that uses this and shares this, even if there wasn't a compensation plan behind it, they would still share this product with their friends and family. They would still get this out there, and that's powerful. So I enjoy the community. This is a product that I would share with my patients regardless. And the fact that I can have people help me share this product, I think is huge. Being in a small practice, I can only see so many patients a day. I can only help so many people, counsel so many people. But being able to connect with community and a team that is growing, all over, not just the US, but the world. We're reaching people, by the thousands, and I'm sure hundreds of thousands and eventually millions, that there's no way I could do that as a sole practitioner by myself. There's no way I could help that many people. And to be able to lock arms with like-minded people, such an amazing, uplifting community, and change lives on such a huge scale, I think that's awesome.
Hey, you know what? There's a couple good points you made. You said you'd share it even if there wasn't a comp plan tied to it, and I've said that before. And the argument that came back to me was, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that. And I said, no, it happens all the time. I said, I've told you about my hats. I love these hats, right? I'm just a big fan of them. And so anyone that says, hey, where'd you get that hat? I tell them exactly where I got it. I tell them what it is. It's the brand that I use, the brand that just fits my fat head just perfect, right? They have never paid me a dime. They have never said, hey, thanks. They had never even recognized that I have sent people to buy that, right? There's a couple places I love to eat, right? I'm a huge fan of Chick-fil-A. Huge fan. It's part of the reason why I'm a little fluffy, right? Ate there too many times. But I tell people all the time about different things that I'm eating at Chick-fil-A. They have never paid me. So you cannot tell me that when we find something that we love and we find something that's good, that we're not willing to share it, even if we don't get paid for it. So I agree with this. This is something that gave me my health back, but more importantly, it gave me my wife back, a version of my wife that I thought I lost. And I will share this regardless. I found myself at times giving it away just because I know people need it. And then I'm like kicking myself when I walk away, like, man, you could have made a sell there, but I just know they need it. Right. And so that is a good point. And then the fact that our community is just special. There are some people here that I have created some of the best friendships with. There's a Doug Ware, he's not on tonight, but never knew the guy before. And now we talk every single morning at 7:55 a.m. I call him or he calls me. And that wouldn't have been possible without Vidafy, without this opportunity. And that is something that I love. I love the people that I get to know and get to meet. And this community is going somewhere. It is. We are open in Mexico, United States, Colombia, and Dominican Republic. We are soon to be open in Europe. We are close there. But I don't even like saying we're soon to be open anywhere else when, guys, we are barely open in the US. And there are so many people here because of the way we eat inside the United States, because of the way we eat alone, just inflames our body and it gives us a chance to help so many people. So we're right there. A couple things that I want to mention before we go, and I don't want to keep you guys very much longer. I love numbers. I'm a numbers guy, right? And I always like to look at what it would take to get me to different levels inside the company. And one of the first levels that I like to know is I can hit top rank in the company, diamond in the company, with 200 individuals. Just 200 people on your team can get you to top rank. At any point in time, 200 people buy the KIP 500, spread out evenly, you are there, right? And there's no other company that can get you there with that small amount of individuals. Okay. Here's some other things that I like to talk about. I got them on my phone. I just, this little thing never leaves me, right? We're a three who get three. Three who get three. So my desire is to go find my three, right? So we're getting into the business. I'm going to go find my three, and I'm going to help them find theirs. We have quick bonuses that you can hit right off the get-go. And if you want to run, you can run and you can earn quick cash. But we also have the ability just to build at your pace. And once you build that and you go, you have a still opportunity not to miss any of those bonuses. Okay. So now on the three who get three, in the first month, if I just want to talk a couple numbers with you, and this is based off of generalities on a certain amount ordered off each person. But if we do this, if I come in and Ryan gets his three, I grab Susie, I grab Dr. J, and I grab Sally, right? I grab my three and we're like, hey, let's go, let's run, let's do this, right? Then no one else enrolls anybody in the first month. The second month, my goal is to help those three find their three. So all they do is they find their three. Susie finds hers, Sally finds theirs, Dr. J finds his. And now which is 9. So 9 new ones plus 3 is 12, plus me makes 13. Okay. If we duplicate just finding 3, helping those find their 3, and we do that for 12 months straight, we're just over, well, not quite, right at 800,000 individuals a part of this community. And so I really love the idea of, so I just need to find 3 people that want to do business with me, and then we help them win. I don't have to worry about anything else, just help them win. And then we help them win, and the next win, and the next one. That's the goal. If you do that and everyone just finds their 3, we can build a community within a year of almost 800,000 people. Now, if you take that size and let's say over the course of the year, 99% quit, we're still at just at 8%, right at 8%, somewhere close to there, okay? Or 8,000, somewhere close, right? So now, if you take those 8,000 and you give them an order of $160, say they do $160 in product, right? $160 order. You times that by that group, you're going to get 1.2 million in sales. Inside our comp plan, all right, at a 5% commission rate, just the lower level 5% commission rate, that's over $63,000 a month per 8,000 people. Guys, that number is unreal for the amount of people, the small amount of people there. Well, if you take an 80% failure rate, let's just say for some reason auto ship doesn't run, or someone doesn't buy, or someone has too much product, and say 80% of the people don't, still at that rate, with our comp plan, you can earn somewhere around $12,700 per month with an 80% failure rate inside a 99% quit rate. Here's the great thing. Kelly and I have been in here a year, and we have customers that are still with us 12 months later. They just feel good. And I'm telling you, when people feel good, majority of the time, they don't stop taking the product that they know makes them feel good. Some of us do. Every once in a while, this guy gets to feeling really good. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, I was exercising, I was working out, whatever. And I just stop inside eat junk, right? So we do make those decisions, but I was part of that 80% failure rate that month, right? But it's so cool to see people just go, hey, I love this stuff. And then they share, and it's easy to share. And so the opportunity is great. The product works. I know it works. I will stand on this and champion this for a very, very long time, right? And I love the community. So if you're looking for an opportunity to get feeling better, we have that. If you're looking for an opportunity to find a community that you want to hang with, and you want to get to know, and you want to build with, and you want to just enjoy life with, we offer that. And if you're looking for a way to make some extra money, I know hands down that this is a place that can not only provide you what you need, but I think it'll exceed your expectations. So I love it. I love it here. I'm so grateful. Dr. J, thank you so much for sharing. I am so grateful that we get to do this together. It is a true blessing. And I'm just thankful that we get to help a lot of people. I just am amazed at the testimonies inside the group. it is crazy how many people just say, look at what's happening. Look how good I feel. And they're just really, it's just constant excitement of how good people are feeling. And so that being said, I didn't go deep into the comp plan. We can do that on another day. If you have questions, we can get together. I'd be happy to go as deep as you want. But the idea is, hey, come join the community and see what it's like. Take a look at the group, Disruptive Wellness, and see the testimonies that are there. And then if you want more info about the comp plan, you want more info about the community, you want more info about corporate, right? We can get all that for you. Or you want more info on the technology, all of that can be given to you. It's yours. You can look at it, tell us what you think, because we don't believe that people ever, they might come for the comp plan, but people don't stay for the comp plan. They don't stay for the product. It's the community tied with those other things that leave people going, hey, you know what? I love it. And so I believe we have the trifecta and all that. And I am grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for the people that we do business with. So if you have questions, I'm going to open it up for any questions if anyone has those. And if you don't, we'll stop the recording and we will call it a night. Dr. J, you knocked it out of the park. That's all they needed. We are good. All right. So I appreciate you guys for your time. Thank you so much. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, I can get you, Lisa. We can get you all the stuff the question was asked. I'd love to know more about Aquafina, the lab in Germany that created the product. We can get you all that info. It's actually in our groups. But I will share it with you personally and get that to you and let you look over that. And then you can always look them up. It's not like they're hid. So we can, once you have that info, you can look it up and do the research. But they are the top ranked lab inside the EU, the European Union. And they are doing things. I saw an article that hasn't been published yet, but Juan got a hold of it and it was pretty cool. Just an article on the brilliance and the commitment to doing things the right way inside that lab was really cool. Just to see, it's just unreal what they're doing. So I'll get you that info and we can help you there. All right. I don't think there's any other questions inside the chat. Guys, I appreciate you hopping on. Thank you for your time. And if you're new to this or you're seeing this, whoever shared this link with you or whoever invited you to the Zoom, would you please reach out to them? If you have questions, say, hey, I want more info, or hey, I'm ready to get started. Reach out to them and let's get you a part of our family. Let's bring you in and show you how we do things. And you can hop on one of our Tuesday or Thursday morning calls at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we can get you started and launched in the right way. See you guys.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
My brother John wanted to know, what is your